Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Entheogenic Esquire YouTube channel. Hope everybody's been having a great weekend. I'm coming to do a real quick episode this time. I guess kind of like a lot of them are, but straight to the point. Look, we're about to look at an order that came from the court in 2025 that has to do with protecting discovery, okay? And so we're going to look at this, but this is just so we know, in order that is protecting the discovery, the items of evidence the state is disclosing to the defense and vice versa from being disclosed generally to the public. But we're about to look at the exact parameters of this order because it's going to give us an idea of when we might hope to see some additional evidence. So let's jump right in. So if we look right here, we have this. This was ordered on October 15th last year, again, from the district court here where Tyler Robinson is being tried. This is a discovery protective order, as we see here. And it came before the court on a stipulated motion for a protective order. So that means that both parties to that motion agreed to the tenets therein. Basically what judge is more or less ruling here. This was already agreed to between the parties when they filed the motion. That's what stipulated means. And it says, pursuant to that stipulated motion, the court issues the following order. Limitations on use of discovery materials. Information provided in discovery shall not be shared with any person or entity outside the defense team, but may be reviewed by potential witnesses in the presence of a member of the defense team as deemed necessary by counsel. Information provided in discovery may be shared with attorneys with whom defendant's counsel of record deems necessary to consult, so consulting attorneys. They could call me or Barron and talk about it, as well as the consulting attorney's respective office staff as necessary to facilitate the consultation. That makes sense naturally. Consulting attorneys and their staff shall not share or disclose discovery information in any way. The defense team is used in this part of the order, includes counsel of record and their office staff, defense investigators, and experts and their respective office staff, and the defendant. So the defense counsel absolutely could and should be out there talking to experts, sharing the additional evidence that we all want to see with the experts. And then this second part here just has to do with personal identifying information. Okay, I don't think our investigation is really too concerned about getting potentially someone's sensitive information, but understand that that's a fairly standard order. Basically, you're not going to dox people during the course of the litigation. Okay, so that's basically what that's saying. So that's very standard. So let's talk real quick about what this means, in course of our investigation, et cetera, et cetera. And it's real simple, ladies and gentlemen, real simple. It means that more likely than not, the items of evidence that we think this state probably has and we are dying to take a look at, we're probably not going to be able to see that evidence until, in my best guesstimation, probably May. And it'll be whatever the defense puts out. So in May is when the preliminary hearing is. That's going to be when the defense counsel files the motions for the due process claims, for the destruction of evidence, for the probable cause challenge. And so when they do that, the evidence should be attached or referenced in their motion and included in the record. Now, it could be sealed, so just be prepared for that the state or the defense could move to seal the record for that preliminary hearing, in which case we wouldn't see it even then. And so let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope we actually get some of this evidence before. Who knows? But just wanted to bring that up, bring it to everybody's attention where we're at as far as the discovery and what's being protected and what's remaining private. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. We got tons more to come this week. I hope everybody's had a good one and staying safe from the weather here on the East Coast. Much love.